All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. It is time for a cool EDC and outdoor use fixed blade, and this is the Sharon designed Kizer Muskrat. Well designed and very, very cool. This is sent to me by Sharon, and it is really, really cool. So what a great first design. This is his first produced design. This is coming from Kizer, of course. We'll start, well, let's show the knife. I like doing this recently. Just show the thing right up front and let you guys take a look at it. Beautiful brown micarta. There is a green G10 version as well. Now, these are not really available, except that green G10 version is available over at White Mountain Knives for 49 bucks, and you can use my code KNIVESFAST for 10% off. But these are looking to be restocked very soon at Kizer, Knife Center, Blade HQ, etc., etc., etc. This brown micarta is really cool. I love the pattern and the handle. Very cool. Now, let's go back where I was going to start, which is this sheath. We have a brown Kydex taco-style sheath. Now, this guy came with this kind of belt clip deal here. And so, not my thing. I want something I can either carry in the pocket or, in this case, soft loops that I can carry appendix, scout carry, and that's what I've been doing. Now, I did briefly switch to an ulti-clip for pocket carry, but what I find out is with most ulti-clips, they're right about here, and you still got about that much sticking up, kind of jabbing you, in the leg or in the side, depending on where you're carrying it. So soft loops is just going to be my way of carrying fixed blades. Look, here is the Griffin X series, and what did I do but take off their clip and put another soft loop on. So really, really cool indeed. All right, so retention-wise, pretty good. Not like over the top, pretty good. Is there rattle? No rattle to speak of. Very nice. Comes off of there really good. Nice low profile, carries very well. By the way, I want to address something. People ask me why I don't do two loops. I want it, when I'm carrying appendix style, I want it to be able to move a little bit with me as I move. And so I prefer the single loop. But that's just me, to each their own. Now, we do have 154 cm. There's Derek's logo right there, D. Sharon. Very cool. And it is the Muskrat. Beautiful stonewash finish and very, very cool. Kizer logo right there. You do have very small handle scales with the tang sticking out. Finished very well. Chamfered off. Great jimping. Nice swedge. Very cool with the lanyard hole sticking out. I like that a lot. And you have some pretty cool looking screws. I love the satin finish on these. Very, very nice. Now, how is this guy? So, the good news is when you're pinching it like this, you've got great jimp right there, great, kind of guard right here with a finger choil. And then we end up with barely, but all four fingers here. Now, you have plenty of room for a lanyard. If you want to relax your pinky back, give you something to grab onto. I just haven't put one on it because I don't, I'm not a big lanyard guy. Now, we have decently thin stock, but not really, really thin, if that makes any sense. It is a nice flat ground, nice flat ground cutter. If KC doesn't screw it up is the word I'm looking for. It is a small blade. So bear that in mind as well. Really, really cool. Nice flat grind, good plunge, good sharpening choil. It's a little close there, but you should get plenty of good sharpenings out of it for sure. Now, I've been using this doing stump sticking outside, and I've done a little cutting on some wood. So I think this qualifies as a nice little outdoors blade. Again, not super thin. It does look a little thicker, but it does come down to a nice thin edge. And what I like is we're left with a stouter tip and a thicker edge. So you can definitely abuse this little guy a little bit. And I think that is very cool. Great for EDC. It is a drop point, so you do have a higher tip, but great for EDC, utility, whatever you want to use it for. Indeed. Nice chamfers on the micarta. By the way, I did oil this micarta up a little bit just because I prefer that. Very cool. Again, no, we're pretty much flat on the scales with heavy chamfering. So it feels really, really nice in the hand. All right, before we get around to our friendly neighborhood normal comparisons, I almost forgot I wanted to have my design, the Dust Devil from Kubi out here. Now you can see this guy is quite a bit smaller than the Dust Devil. They are similar in a lot of ways. The Dust Devil does have thinner stock, and it is kind of a little bit thinner overall. Very similar in a lot of ways, but a little bit different in that you've got probably close to an inch, 3/4 of an inch probably difference there, okay? And I figured I'd do that because I've been asked about that comparison quite a bit. So there is the Ontario Rat 2, quite a bit bigger, and the Ontario Rat 1, a lot bigger, as you can see. So really, really cool. Let's check out the specs. Now, these are not available unless, again, if you want that green G10 one, it is available over at White Mountain Knives for $49 and 10% off with code Knives Fast. So that is a whale of a deal for 154 cm, in my opinion. But Kizer's website, Blade HQ's website, Knife Center, they all say coming soon. So I think they're coming back in stock now. 6.10 inches overall, which adds up to what I said earlier, which the Dust Devil is just under 7 inches. I mean, just at 7 inches. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's close to an inch difference. Blade length 3.15. Blade thickness 0.14. So again, 3.5 millimeters. By the way, great landing spot here and great jimping. That jimping is really nice. Just locks you in. 2.96 inch handle. But again, you have a little more room. Overall grip length is going to be closer to 3.5, guys. Look, I mean, from, let's see, 3.25. We'll call it 3.25, okay? 2.2 ounces, 58 to 61 on the hardness, 154 cm, of course, and they call it a clip point. Sure, I mean, yes, it's definitely a clip point, but it's definitely got that drop point profile. It's just clipped off right there. It's okay. We can call it whatever we want. And again, these, when they're back in stock, are $59, and again, the G10 version is $49. So thanks, Derek, for sending this guy along. Again, guys, my biggest takeaway from this knife is just the ergos. Again, even with my pinky kind of being out here on the end, the ergos of this coming in here, getting locked in, and again, having it narrow at the back, no clip to worry about because it's a fixed blade, just fills my hand and is not going anywhere. And that's my biggest thing that I just love about this knife. So what do you guys think about the Sharon designed Kizer Muskrat? I personally think for the price, when they come back in stock, this is a fantastic buy. And again, it comes with this clip, but soft loops will cost you basically nothing. I think it's $10 for two on Amazon, where I usually buy them. Holster Builder is who I buy them from. And I just think that's the preferred way for me. I have a lot of soft loops and I use them a lot. So very good, guys. Like, comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.